Yeah, and a lot of people too say, Alec, to your point, I see it a lot. We all say it. Everybody says it. Things are going to be so much better when Vince McMahon dies, which is just horrible to say, or Vince McMahon steps down, or whatever. If he's just gone in general from decision making. I don't know how much better it's going to be. I don't think WWE is going to turn into NXT at all. I think a lot of the same philosophies are still going to be in play, but I think a lot of little things will get better. Primarily little, stupid, rash decisions that Vince makes every day that make no sense, dropping people's last names and this and that, and banning words for no reason just because he's got to stick up his ass about something that day because the fucker doesn't sleep and he's tired and he's grumpy and he's an asshole. Little things like that I think will improve. But not enough to really change the overall philosophy. No matter what, whoever's in charge, doesn't matter who's in charge, there is too much WWE content. Everybody wonders why WWE can't be like NXT, and I've said this over and over and over again, that if you give the main roster a 1-hour weekly show and 4 pay-per-views a year, you will like it a lot better. And if you give NXT the type of schedule that WWE has, you're going to get tired of it real quick. So I think a lot of it just has to do with how much is out there. 5 hours between the two shows per week. And we have 8-hour WrestleManias now. Most pay-per-views are a minimum of 4. That's too much. It's just way too much. So of course it's going to get watered down, boring, stale, same shit, different day. Every single week on Raw is indistinguishable from the week prior. That's just the way it is now. And the same would be true for NXT if they had a 3-hour show on Monday and a 2-hour show on Tuesday and a pay-per-view once a month and 2 Saudi Arabia shows and an Australian show. Damn, that's a lot. So no wonder. So when Vince is gone, the annoying decisions are going to be done. Yes, no more stupid shit. Great. But how they produce television, how much content we get, and how, storylines are framed are probably not going to change much at all. Hopefully, I think like I said with the creativity part, I think one of the bigger things WWE should focus on when Vince McMahon, the man who never sleeps, this android, finally steps aside or is gone for whatever reason, maybe if they can go a little bit easier on the writers. And I know no fans have any love for the writers, but I'm just looking at it from a mental health point of view. How annoying, how hard it must be. Brian James, right? Road Dogg recently stepped down from SmackDown because he would spend hours writing a show only for Vince to throw it away and rewrite it an hour before showtime. Imagine working an 8-hour day all day long, and at the very end, as you're clocking out, you find out that every single thing you did that day was pointless and you didn't even need to be there. I'm like, this is my life, man. I'm not just going to waste hours of my day to indulge your crazy ass. So he's probably got a whole bunch of disgruntled and unhappy writers, and we're seeing that. One of them quit during the Hall of Fame, right? So it's a mess right now. And I wouldn't want to be working there, and I feel like I would feel so much pressure. And on top of that, when these ratings come in, Vince is going to lose his shit. So the next day at TV or whatever, he's going to come in and ream everybody out. Then you got to deal with that. Then you got to know you're going into work to listen to an ass chewing. It's not an environment I'd want to be in. If WWE offered me a creative job, I would say you have to pay me $1 million per day or go fuck off.